Hello, Perry.
Hello, Hiroshi. How are you today?
Well, tough time. How are you?
Well, as you know, I'm in Los Angeles, California,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been having some tough times here too. I can assure you.
Yeah, I got a news like 14,000 people died already. It's so sad in the United States.
Yes, and they think that maybe that number is beginning to level off. Of course, we don't know for sure, but the news on the TV, the news on the radio is that we may be, at least in the very hot spots like New York City, California, New Jersey, lastly, I think Louisiana.
Louisiana.
That maybe we're close to reaching the peak.
Reaching to the apex, but the problem is it can be the plateau or apex.
That's correct. We just don't know with this virus what's going to happen.
How about in California? Hospital is all right, and the ventilator and everything is all right?
In fact, yes, we have all the ventilators we need in California. In fact, we just shipped today or yesterday about 500 to the East Coast. We shipped them to New York, to New Jersey, and maybe it seems like one other place. I don't remember.
To help them, you mean?
To help them, yes.
Okay, that's good.
We had an excess of that equipment.
Question. Your governor is Democrat or Republican?
Governor is Democrat.
But no matter where the Democrats or Republicans, they cooperate each other, governor by governor, right now?
Say that again, Hiroshi?
Yeah, something like even the governor is Republican, helping to the Democrat governor without any kind of a political view.
No, there's not really any political issues because we have a Democrat governor and, of course, a Republican president.
I see.
And there really are no issues. Sometimes our president will complain about one of the Democrat governors
in New York,
in the news interview because he enjoys doing that. But our governor seems to be communicating well with the president, and in spite, even when our president complains about a governor, the federal government does provide support to every state.
I understand. Good.
Whether Democrat or Republican doesn't make any difference.
Because this is election time. That is why. Because yesterday, Bernie Sanders just dropped out. So election getting hotter and hotter. That is why I thought there are political issues started to get involved about the pandemic.
Not really, and of course, California is a Democrat state, so President Trump cannot win California. Impossible. Impossible. So he's still being very nice to our governor and to all of us.
Yeah, it's irony. New York is a Democrat state and California is a Democrat state. Maybe Louisiana is not, but basically a lot of Democrat states are suffering.
Yeah, Washington State has a Democrat governor, and Washington State, our president has complained about that governor. I don't know.
Tell me, what is the daily life of yours right now? You are wearing the mask. It's quite an exception, but
well, I tell you, as you know, our government did not encourage us to wear masks. There was no encouragement until about 3 days ago. And 3 days ago, they said, well, maybe there's a benefit to wearing a mask. So we did not see masks before. So now what we do, and California has recommended it strongly, and and President Trump and the team, that whenever we go out and have to go to the drugstore or the grocery store, where there are going to be other people, to wear the mask.
And people behave nicely?
Huh?
People behave nicely?
Oh, yeah. So I went to the grocery store today. I needed a few items, and I didn't go with my wife. There was no reason two of us should go and be exposed.
I see.
I went, I put my mask on. Many of the if it's a busy supermarket, if it's busy, then they only allow a certain number of people inside the supermarket at one time.
Okay, good control.
So, when I went to the supermarket 4 or 5 days ago, I had to stand in line to get in.
Perry, so you can buy mask. It is available right now?
They are available, but not they're scarce. And what our government, so the official mask, which is called N95 mask, is not readily available. But what our government has suggested is everybody make their own.
Oh, you can make it?
Or you make it with rubber bands and cloth.
Good.
So our government, we don't have an excess of masks in the United States, and our government, both state and federal, has suggested not to use the official mask, the 95 mask, that's used by doctors and nurses, because they need it worse than we do. And they said, the rest of the public, the general public, should create their own mask.
So staple or rubber band on the garment.
Whatever, yeah. Or you just wear a handkerchief over your face.
All right. Okay, that's interesting.
Perry,
I have a specific question because
yes.
You have been managing companies and even you had been managing a really international global company. And tell me your opinion to any business person or entrepreneur who are continuing business under these terrible circumstances. Do you have any idea how to manage on the crisis?
Well, it's very difficult to manage under a crisis that none of us have ever lived in before.
It is first experience.
The first time in our lifetime to have to go through this crisis. And I don't know what's going to happen. All the retail shops are closed. All the restaurants are closed. Most businesses are closed. And how long will it take them to return to business to return to normal? That's a question we don't know. The other question is, how many of these business owners can retain their ownership of the business when they have no customers and when they're closed? So the assumption is that many of the small businesses will go broke, will go bankrupt.
I see.
The big businesses, of course, for every business in a situation like this, the most important thing is you don't run out of cash. So if you run out of cash,
that's all.
You're finished.
So
you're finished.
If you were a big business owner, what would you do?
Well, I would cut expenses to the maximum, and then I would cut more, so even more expenses. And I would turn to the federal government. There are many loans, not many, a couple of loans that are being made available immediately to businesses that they can borrow money, and especially loans to small businesses. Businesses with fewer than 500 employees can borrow money pretty quickly. That would be equivalent to 2.5 months of their total payroll for last year, the average payroll for last year. So they are 2.5 times that monthly payroll.
That's because you can keep the employment.
And the idea is to keep the employees working. Yes, but that is not enough money, and the government, U.S. government, will come out with more money in that area over the next week.
But even keeping the employment, if business is no business, that's a kind of waste of money sometimes.
That would be a waste of money. So that would not, the businesses who have employees that they have laid off, it won't make any difference to those businesses. But businesses that are marginal, they are still in business, they still have people working for them, then it will help those businesses.
Wow. So even like you have a lot of experience of the business. It is really first time big struggle.
It's the biggest. I've had many struggles in my lifetime. I'm over 50. Maybe over 60, maybe over 70. So I have had an opportunity to experience many the peaks and valleys of the economy.
I got it.
And this valley is really a deep, dark valley. Never seen anything like this.
Wow. Even the 1929 situation, even worse, I believe.
Well, 1929, at least you knew the cause of it. And you knew that if you pumped in a lot of money, then you could get people working again. With our economy, no matter how much money you pump into the economy, people cannot go back to work. And you cannot open the businesses.
I see. Perry, thank you. Last comment. Tell everybody who is English learner or who want to be a business person in future, like a young English learner? Do you have any messages to the world?
Well, I think English language. Unfortunate that I was born in a country where English is
particularly in this pandemic. Do you have any messages?
English what?
In this pandemic situation, do you have any message to the English learner?
Well, during this particular period, the only thing a learner can do if you're interested in learning English, said you should watch movies in English and not with subtitles. You need to watch them completely in English, and you need there are many home study programs, internet-based programs that are available on the market. The problem with internet programs is you don't know how good they are until you get into them. So it's difficult to select a good program. So I would find a good company, a company with a solid reputation, and go with that company, and whatever they have to offer for English learning, I would go with them. But the important thing is listening to English, reading English, seeing movies. The more contact you have with English, the better, the more you're going to learn.
Right. So internet is a good tool in that case.
Internet is a very good tool.
Yeah. I hope economy will be going back, because I heard that one of your friends, have a lot of like theaters, and there are no people coming into theater, and they are losing money. So I hope that everything will be all right.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and we hope so too. I think the landlords are being very patient with all the business owners. So most business owners cannot pay rent now, and the landlords understand. So nobody is getting kicked out because they cannot pay rent.
Oh, some business persons stopping or pay rent. Wow.
They cannot pay. Yeah, they have no income, so they cannot pay.
Understand.
So they do not.
I hope there are no chain reactions anyway.
No. It's just we will get through this, but it's going to take some time.
Yeah, thank you, Perry. I really appreciate your information.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
And stay healthy. All right, stay healthy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Bye bye.
Goodbye. Bye bye.
はい、ロサンゼルスからのインタビューでした。私のすごくいい友達なんで、しかもですね、いろんなですね、語学関係の企業をマネージしていた、グローバル企業をマネージしていた人なんですけどね、この彼の名前、ペリー・エイキンスというんですけど、彼のすごい長いキャリア、おそらくですね、50年にわたるキャリアを通してもね、こんな経験はない、本当に初めての経験だということでしたね。だから出口が見えない。実はですね、世界恐慌というのが1929年に起きてて、この時ってアメリカって大変だったんですよね。もちろん日本も大変だったんですけど、世界恐慌が起きた時、時はまだ理由が分かって、そしてお金を入れれば先が見えたと言ってましたよね。でもね、今はね、どんなにお金を入れてもいつ出口が見えるのか分からないぐらい、過去にはアップダウンがあったけども、こんなに厳しい景気はダウンって言いますかね、先の見えない状況、コロナによる状況って初めてだと。で、そういう中でアメリカではですね、お互いに協力し合って、州が、例えば人工呼吸器の足りない州に対してね、例えばカリフォルニアはつい最近人工呼吸器を東海岸の州の方に貸してあげたと、そういうような話もありましたね。そして街の中では人々がやっぱりやっとマスクをするようになったと、最近ね。それマスクをするようになったんですけれども、いわゆるスーパーマーケットなんかに行くときも入場制限があるそうです。カリフォルニアでもね、何人以上入ってはいけないというような入場制限があって、みんな一応守っているという話でした。彼はね、さっきお話ししましたように、非常に実業家として非常に経験豊富な本当に人なんです。でもその彼をしてみてもね、そういう経験は今までなかったというのは非常に印象的ですよね。ともかくキャッシュがなくなったらおしまいなので、キャッシュがなくならないようにするために誰でもともかくローンを国からのローンでも何でも引き出して、そしてリストラができるところまでやれるようにすると。そうするのが経営者としては当然だろうと彼は今言ってました。ただ当然だけどリストラをすれば失業者が溢れるわけですね。そして今アメリカはね、その失業者が本当に溢れ出しているという経済的にも大変な状況で、こういう状況がね、大統領選挙にどういう影響を与えるかってこれから見えてこないところなんですよね。じゃあさらにね、いろんな国またいろんな地域のインタビューを続けたいと思います。